Okay.
Maharaja, did you hear that?
Okay. कट करनी हाँ हरि बोल
Okay. Maharaj, Vidiko is welcome to baptism. Thank you all for joining. Sorry, I want to apologize for my last minute mix-up. I've just been working, so I didn't have the opportunity I'm not meant to be the host today, so apologies, Maharaj. But I want to firstly start by introducing Srila Bhaktivedanta Bon Maharaj, who is going to speak on the glories of Srila Bhaktivedanta Vamana Goswami Maharaj and Srila Bhaktivedanta Jnana Goswami Maharaj, who are so dear to our Srila Gurudev and us. We're so fortunate to be in this circle of great acharyas and be under their guidance, and the likes of Srila Bon Maharaj, who travels around the world preaching what they've taught. We're so fortunate today to hear from him glories of both our acharyas, and without further ado, without any hesitation, Srila Bon Maharaj, we would like to invite you to speak some glories, Maharaj. Thank you so much for agreeing also to come and speak on this program. It means the world to all of us. Hari Hari Bol, Dandavad Pranam Maharaj.
Hari Bol. Om Ajnana Timirandrasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmitang Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhika Tadalai Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namah. Vande Gurupada Dandang Bhakta Vrinda Samanitam Sri Chaitanang Prabhung Vande Nityananda Sahoditam Nandanahang Vande Radhika Charanodayam Gopinang Samajuktanang Vrindavana Manoharam Tavaivasmi Najivami Taya Bina Ete Viggaya Te Radhe Tanganayami Charanantike Vangse Vibhusita Karannavani Radhavat Pitambaradurna Bimba Phaladrishtat Purnindu Sundara Mukhad Aravinda Netrat Krishnat Paramatattam Kimopi Ahang Najanim Navayache Rajjang Nachakan Kamanikang Navivang Najachang Ramang Sagarjana Kamang Barabodung Me Sada Kali Kali Pramatapatine Gita Charito Jagannath Sami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatu Me Jagannath Sami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatu Me Ha Devi Kakubhara Gadagada Jache Nipatti Bhuvi Dandava Dudbhatarti Assa Prasad Mabdasa Janasa Kritva Gandharvike Nijagane Gananang Vidhi Angasamudbhi Chatamandi Kadandri Barang Jaddang Jacho Guru Sang Pattam Barasa Sriya Bindavan Bindavan Sopadharmanang Sapravisa Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Sri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. First of all, I offer my humble, respectful Dandavat Pranam, lotus feet of my spiritual master, Nitya-lila Pravishtam Vishnupad, Ashtotara Satasisrimad Bhakti Vedanta Srila Vamana Gosvami Maharaj, and Shiksha Sannyas Guru Nitya-lila Pravishtam Vishnupad, Ashtotara Satasisrimad Bhakti Vedanta Srila Narayana Gosvami Maharaj. Simultaneously offer my humble, respectful Dandavat Pranam, lotus feet of Nitya-lila Pravishtam Vishnupad, Ashtotara Satamad Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj, Srila Gauraganda Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Rakha Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj, and all senior devotees and all Vaishnavis, and presented all of my respectful guests. So just I want to speak few words. Today is very super excellent, auspicious day, because today my Gurudev Nitya-lila Pravishtam Vishnupad, Ashtotara Satasisrimad Bhakti Vedanta Srila Vamana Goswami Maharaj departed from this material world and attained to serve the lotus feet of Srimati Radhika in transcendental world Golok Vrindavan. And also Shiksha Guru Nitya-lila Pravishtam Vishnupad, Ashtotara Satamad Bhakti Vedanta Srila Trivikram Goswami Maharaj also departed from this material world and attained the lotus feet of Srimati Radhika in Golok Vrindavan. So at a time two Acharyas, Nitya-lila Pravishtam Bhakti Vedanta Srila Vamana Goswami Maharaj and Srila Nitya-lila Pravishtam Vishnupad Ashtotara Satamad Bhakti Vedanta Srila Trivikram Goswami Maharaj Disappearance Day. So today, early in the morning, now you also celebrated their Disappearance Day, and also discuss about their life history and contribution. So my Gurudev Srila Bhakti Vedanta Srila Vamana Goswami Maharaj, he was born in East Bengal, Purva Bangla, now he is called Bangladesh. And in his early age, he also left his house and came in Navadvip Dham Parikrama and completely surrendered lotus feet of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada. After Navadvip Dham Parikrama, his mother told him he had to return back his home. And that time, my Gurudev, his name was Santosh Kumar Brahmachari. He was Brahmachari, only 8 to 9 years old. So very nicely he told, I have come in my real house, and also I now am taking shelter lotus feet of my real mother and father. That means in this way Gurudev taught to us how the bona fide disciple completely, absolutely surrender lotus feet of Guru Pad Padma. Though he is the eternal associates of Srimati Radhika and the eternal associates of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but in their sadhak form, teaching to us how to surrender lotus feet of Guru Padma. সেই সে পরম বন্ধু সেই পিতা মাতা শ্রীকৃষ্ণ চরণ যেই প্রেম ভক্তি দাতা, one who gives prema bhakti in our heart, he is called real our parents, he is our real mother and father. For this regard Gurudev told, who is our real mother and father? The one who completely manifests the prema bhakti, highest prema bhakti of Golok Vrindavan. That means Manjari Bhav. He is called our real mother and father. So saying, Tameva Mata, Tameva Pita, Tameva Bandhu Sakascha. In our Vedic literature very clearly explain, O my Lord, you are my mother, you are my father, you are my all in all. But here Gurudev taught to us how bona fide disciples surrender lotus feet his Guru. Then he realized, bona fide Guru is my real mother and father. So that time Santosh Brahmachari, he completely surrendered lotus feet of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, and he did not go back his house. Then Srila Gurudev he served to Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, and Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada very pleased with him and also gave him Harinam. This simply, he every day chanted 64 rounds. I direct heard and listened from the lotus mouth of Gurudev. Every day he chanted 64 rounds and also served all Vaishnavas. And Prabhupada very pleased with him and also gave some classes about some slokas. Bhakti Siddhanta Prabhupada, he told the small children, those who came in that time, and Prabhupada told, if you learn one slok, then I will give one chocolate. So my Gurudev, his memory, commit of memory, that is called Smaran Shakti, but that is called the unique and unparalleled. My Gurudev, he learned every day 7 to 8 slokas or sometimes 10 slokas. So Prabhupada also gave him 10 chocolates. And other brahmachari, they learned maybe 1 slokas, but Gurudev, he learned and every day many slokas. And in this way Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada also inspired all his students how they develop their spiritual life. And Srila Gurudev served all Guru and Vaishnavas, and Gurudev told, as like Narad Rishi, when he used to come in front of the sadhus, and that time Narad Rishi only he was 5 years old, and he served the sadhus, just cleaning the place, cleaning the plate of the sadhus, giving some water in their pot, and also took some remnants from sadhus. And that time sadhus very pleased with him, and sadhus also gave him mantra. In the same way, Nityalabhishna Vishnupada Bhakti Vedanta Srila Vamana Gosvami Maharaja, he also served all the Vaishnava in Chaitanya Math Mayapur. And so for this regard, Prabhupada, Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada, very pleased with him. But Srila Gurudev, when he was very close to Narahari Prabhu, everybody called him the mother of Gaudiya Math. Because Narahari Prabhu, day and night, always engaged to serve Guru and Vaishnava. And sometimes he could not get time to chant holy names. Night time, and everybody took rest. And then Narahari Prabhu just chanted holy names, and sometimes his sleepiness coming, for this regard, he also put the rope on his sikha and hanging on the wall. And when sleepiness coming, then again we come chanting holy names. So Narahari Prabhu, in this way, he also chanted holy names and servicing Guru and Vaishnavas. So in this way, my Gurudev Srila Vamana Gosvami Maharaj, that means Sajjan Sevak Brahmachari, always associate with him and also serve to Guru and Vaishnavas. Because Shastra is saying it this way, Bhakti coming from the pure devotees of love. Bhakta Sanjate Bhakta. So Suddha Bhakta, everybody have to associate with pure devotee of Lord. Suddha Bhakta Sangha. So for this regard, Chaitanya Chaitamritam explained, Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Shastre Koi, Lavamatra Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Siddhi Hoy. One moment and half moment, if you associate with Sadhu, then you will attain your highest perfection. So and also Shastra saying, associate with always like-minded devotee. That is called Sajatya Asa Snigdho Satubari. Srila Rupa Goswami Pad quoted this verse in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Sajatya Asa Snigdho Satubari. Srimad Bhagavatam Nama Rasa Asaddati. Sadhu Sangha. So in this way, Sajjan Sevak Brahmachari, he associated with also Vinod Vihari Brahmachari, love and affection with him. Gurudev told, mostly I associate with Vinod Vihari Brahmachari, that means Nitrala Prishna Vishnupada Stotra Bhakti Pragyan Kesav Goswami Maharaj, and also Narahari Thakur, Narahari Prabhu. So then Bhakti Siddhanta Prabhupada also admitted in the school of Bhakti Vinod Institute. And every day he also used to go to school, but one day very rain, heavy rain. So Narahari Prabhu, he told him, yeah, today is a rainy day, so maybe school will be closed, so no need to go to school. So for this regard, Santosh Brahmachari, he also washed his clothes, dhuti. And that time one Brahmachari, one dhuti, not many dhutis. So for this regard, Santosh Brahmachari, he also washed his dhuti and just put the gamcha this way. And he was cutting the sabji with Narahari Prabhu. In the meantime, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, he came down from the first floor to downstairs and met with Narahari Prabhu. And he told the Sajjan, he is not going to school. Then Narahari Prabhu, he told, oh, today is rainy season, heavy rain, so he will not go to school. For this regard, he also washed his dhuti cloth. But Prabhupada, just very soft way, and he told, no, you should not leave the school. That means you should go to school. Just Prabhupada very softly, he told these things. Then Sajjan Seva Brahmachari thinking, oh, that means Prabhupada, he wants, I have to go to school. Then he thinking, what will do now? My cloth already washed and wiped. So what will do now? Then he just prayed to Nrsimhadev. Oh Nrsimhadev, how would feel full that these are my Guru. Gurudev told me, yeah, I have to go to school by my cloth completely what? Wiped. What to do now? Then after few minutes, when again Gurudev entered in his room, then he saw his cloth completely dry, looked like someone and pressed and ironing in there. Then Srila Gurudev went to school. After 4 p.m., when Sajjan Seva Brahmachari returned back from school, then Prabhupada asked, I heard you also washed your clothes. So how did you go to school. That time Srila Gurudev told everything. Just I pray to Lord Nrsimhadev, then I saw all my cloth completely dry. Then Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada embraced to him and tears rolling down. Then he uttered this place, uttered these slokas, how Lord Nrsimhadev is very love and affection with his devotee. That is called Bhakta Vatsalya Nrsimhadev. Jai Nrsimhadev ki jai. Then Prabhupada also gave him this mantra, Nrsimha mantra. And in this way, his Atimartha Charitra, and Gurudev, his life history that is called super and excellent. His Charitra is there, life history is this. And how Lord Nrsimhadev always to carry on his devotee and is any problems. And for this regard, Srimad Bhagavad Gita also explained this way. And Ananyaschintanto mang jijana prajupasete tesa nuktavi juktanang jugakshemam vaham vaham. This look absolutely appropriate in this lila, how Lord Krishna always carry on everything for his devotee. So my Gurudev and is very learned and scholar this way. Then Prabhupada after Prabhupada's departure, before Prabhupada's departure, Prabhupada also gave him Harinam, because that time and brahmacharis not and to receive Harinam from Guru. And at least 3-4 years when they used to stay in temple, and then time also giving Harinam. But Prabhupada departed from this material world. Then Srila Gurudev, he received Diksha mantra from Nityalila Pravishtu Vishnupada Ashtotra Bhakti Pragyan Kesav Gosvami Maharaj. And that is very nice, beautiful this Leela also. And when Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada departed from this material world, something also happened in our Gaudiya mission. And that time some brahmacharis, sannyasis, they also in the jail. So when Bhakti Pragyan Kesav Goswami Maharaj, that means Vinod Bihari Brahmachari, he was in the jail. That time also Sajan Sevak Brahmachari, he received Diksha mantra from Vinod Bihari Brahmachari. But his secretary and sanskar, that is called Upaniyan sanskar, they also performed by Jajavar Maharaj. I mean Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada's and sannyas disciple Srila Jajavar Goswami Maharaj. And so in this way, Srila Gurudev always staying with Vinod Bihari Brahmachari, and he was staying with Vinod Bihari Brahmachari and doing bhajan and sadhan this way. Then when Vinod Bihari Brahmachari, he also established Gaudiya Vedanta Samiti, and that time 4 persons in the member of this Gaudiya Vedanta Samiti. And that is called, one is called Srila Bhakti Vedanta Srila Vamana Goswami Maharaj. Second, his uncle, that is called Narsingh Maharaj, and also Bhakti Pragyan Kesav Goswami Maharaj, and another 4th, that is called Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj. That time his name Abhay Charan De. In this way, 4 persons, the member of Gaudiya Vedanta Samiti. Then Srila Gurudev completely surrendered lotus feet of Vinod Bihari Brahmachari, the Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj. Guru Seva. My Gurudev always intends. The Guru Seva is very important in our spiritual life. This Guru Seva, two types of Guru Seva. One is called Bani Seva, another is called Bapu Seva. Bapu Seva means to serve to Gurudev physically serve, and wash his clothes, and washing his clothes, and cook for him, and massage his lotus feet, etc. This is called Bapu Seva. Or Bani Seva, listen Hari Katha and preach all over the world. That is called the Brihat Mridanga Seva. This is very important. And all our Goswamis, they fulfill all the desires of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That is called Bani Seva. The Bani Seva is very important. That means I am not saying the Bapu Seva is useless. You don't think this, don't take my any offense. Then also this is important. But Bani Seva is higher than Bapu Seva. So Bani Seva is very important. For this regard, Srila Gurudev, Srila Vamana Goswami Maharaj, he always to write the Patrika, and Srila Param Guru Maharaj, Bhakti Prakan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, he dictated any Hari Katha and he wrote down in the paper. And next day going to the press. My Gurudev, his handwriting is very nice and beautiful, attractive, as like Rupa Goswami Pad's handwriting. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami explained, Ruper hater likhan jano muktar pati. Rupa Goswami Pad's handwriting as like beautiful and pearls. In the same way, my Gurudev handwriting was very beautiful and attractive. And sometimes I also saying, if you see, sometimes Gurudev Vamana Goswami Maharaj's handwriting, they are very clear. And sometimes Gurudev Vamana Goswami Maharaj is saying, is sometimes Brahmachari Sannyasi they are writing and something very difficult to read or they read. Just give an example, you put the ink on the legs of the spider and put the spider on your paper, then you will see. In the same way, handwriting is good. So that means that my Gurudev handwriting is very beautiful and attractive also these things. And no need to edit anything. And all his slokas is complete in there. Sometimes Param Guru Maharaj, he did not speak the whole slokas. Maybe first line he spoke. But my Gurudev also writing the whole slokas. And writing in these slokas. My Gurudev's memory is very sharp and tejasvi. He can also explain that which this sloka is coming from where and which edition of this granthas. And only not in the slokas number. He remember everything because his remembrance is very good. For this regard, all Gaudiya Vaishnava called him Gaudiya Dictionary, Avidan. If you have need any slokas, then just to ask to Vamana Goswami Maharaj, this sloka is coming from where? Then we explain. Once I also asked to Srila Gurudev, how many slokas do you know? That time he told 7 days, 7 nights. And if I speak, my slokas will never finish. He said, lot of slokas. And not only is coming in the temple, before in his household life also, when he was in the school, that time he did not open his books, just sitting in there. Then one day his teacher asked, do you understand what I am speaking? He did not give him answer. But you are not open your book, so why do you? And that time nearby his friends told, oh, if you tell, he can speak everything. And without opening his book, that time his teacher test Then he explained everything in this way. And no need to speak. And I asked Gurudev, how many times you read these books? Well, sometimes you just open the book. One day, and he read whole books and everything he did. Then well, you ask me any slokas from and any page that he will speak. And in this way, just he look, then his memory is coming in this way. Everything. And my Gurudev always absorbed in chanting holy names, Nam Sankirtan. So Gurudev always is saying, if any disciple asks to him, Gurudev, give me mercy, kripa karo. Then Gurudev just giving one answer, chant holy names. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami explains, there are 26 qualifications of a Vaishnava. Vaishnava 26 gun. We say all the qualities of Vaishnavas manifested in my Gurudev. That is called Kripalu, Akratadho, Satta Samasar, Badanno, Kovi, Daksha, Mauni, everything is good. Very expert he is. And he is very shy also. But when he sang this song, very nice, beautiful, he is also tuned. And it is. Everything is expert. And so sometimes Srila Gurudev Nan Goswami Maharaj glorified about Vamana Goswami Maharaj. And Gurudev told, that means Srila Bhakti Nan Goswami told, you don't know your Gurudev. I know him. I was staying with him 60 years. So I know about him. So for this regard, in the disappearance day of Vamana Goswami Maharaj, Srila Gurudev Nan Goswami Maharaj, he glorified about him. Srila Gurudev life history and contribution, he preaching everywhere, especially he preached in Bengal and Chabis Pargana, that place. Param Guru Maharaj, he also preached Bengal and Chabis Pargana, because that places people are very strict. So for this regard, and also worked in the field. For this regard, Bengali people are saying, if you want to preach in Bengal and Chabis Pargana, so you have need and 3 pairs of and shoes that get choti, and just 1 month, not so easy, and he was walking in there also. So Srila Gurudev and preach in there also. And my Gurudev, he also love and affection with all his God brothers. Especially he has love and affection with Srila Trivikram Goswami Maharaj and Nityalila Prasham Vishnupad, Ashtotara Sadmat, Bhaktivedanta Srila Nan Goswami Maharaj. Srila Gurudev Nan Goswami Maharaj always is glorified. Jai Vamana Goswami Maharaj, he brought me Navadvip station to Devananda Gaudiya Math. Srila Gurudev told, when I left my house and arrived in Navadvip railway station, Navadvip Dham station, that time completely was dark. No electricity, nothing. That time was not also electricity. That there is kerosene lamp, that is called lantern in there. So when train arrived in Navadvip station, and that time everybody also going here and there, then Srila Gurudev Srila Vamana Goswami Maharaj asked him, oh, are you Tiwari? That time Srila Gurudev told, how do you know my name is Tiwari? That means Gurudev title, that is called Tiwari. So that time he told, Jai Gurudev, he also sent me to bring to temple. And so when Gurudev arrived in temple, that time Gurudev told, that means Nan Goswami Maharaj, he told, hey Gurudev, all my love and affection of my parents, of my wife, of my children, offer you lotus feet. That is called Sarva Atma Samarpam. That is called how to completely, absolutely surrender lotus feet of Guru Padma. That time Param Guru Maharaj Bhakti Prakan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, he embraced to him and tears rolling down to him. That time Gurudev told, actually that time I received the mercy of my Guru Padma. Then Vamana Goswami Maharaj, he also engaged to serve the lotus feet of my Gurudev. And whatever I have need, then Vamana Goswami Maharaj, he also gave to me. So in this way, and Srila Vamana Goswami Maharaj, Srila Trivikram Goswami Maharaj, and Srila Gurudev Narayan Goswami Maharaj, three also always engaged to serve Guru Seva. And for this regard, in our Gaudiya Vedanta Samiti, they are called three Devata. And generally, everybody know three Devata, that is called Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva. And Vasudev also quoted one verse, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Actually, this verse recited by Vasudev Goswami in his Grantha. Gurudev is as like Brahma. So in the same way, in Gaudiya Vedanta Samiti, Srila Bhakti Vedanta, Srila Vamana Goswami Maharaj, he is as like Brahma. Brahma's duty to creation. That means according to the rules and regulation of Gaudiya Vedanta Samiti, only one Acharya Guru. So Vamana Goswami Maharaj, he gave the mantra to the disciples. In this way, he creates the Suddha Bhakti. Or Srila Trivikram Goswami Maharaj, he is called Shiva. Shiva's duty to destroy everything. Destroy is what? Destroy all the anarthas from the heart of the devotees. So in the same way, Trivikram Goswami Maharaj Harikatha is very powerful Harikatha. Can destroy all the anarthas from our heart. Main anarthas in the heart of the conditioned soul, Baddha Jiva's anartha, that is called Dehatma Bhiman. That is called bodily conception. In this, so for this regard, bodily conception is called the root of all the anarthas. All the causes of the anarthas, that is called bodily conception. I am this body. So for this regard, Srila Bhakti Vedanta Srila Trivikram Goswami Maharaj, when he used to speak Hari Katha, then he first started Jive Sarup Hai Krishna Nitya Das, Krishna Shakti Veda Aveda Prakash, Veda Ved Prakash. So you are Jive Sarup Hai Krishna Nitya Das. He used this, he is starting in this way. And he also, all the living entities, they are called the part and parcel of Lord. Mamai Vangsa Jivo Loke Jiva Bhuto Sanatanam. So for this regard, he established these things. And how to perform all kinds of anarthas. He always used this Harikatha in his Harikatha, especially conditioned soul. They have attached with their wife, their children, their wealth, money, these things. So for this, Trivikram Goswami Maharaj always taking one hammer, this way. So Trivikram Goswami Maharaj Harikatha, mostly he also use this way. You have to crush all the anarthas in our heart. Our Srila Gurudev Srila Narayan Goswami Maharaj Harikatha, very sweet, that is called Braj Harikatha. For this regard, everybody use this word, he is as like Vishnu. Vishnu duty to the nourishment to the all the living entities. In the same way, Srila Gurudev Narayan Goswami Maharaj, he nourishment all the followers of Srila Vamana Goswami Maharaj. That time Narayan Goswami Maharaj, he did not give Diksha mantra according to the rules of Gaudiya Vedanta Samiti. But he nourishment all the disciples of Vamana Goswami Maharaj. Sometimes Srila Gurudev joked, Narayan Goswami joked with it. Oh, you are giving birth the baby and I am cleaning your baby's stool. This way, they are in this way, they are love and affection. This is called loving and quarrel. So this way they can. And sometimes Trivikram Goswami Maharaj Katha is very sweet also. They are love and affection to each other. How they are love and affection to each other. For this regard, the three pillars of Gaudiya Vedanta Samiti, and very strong. For this regard, the Gaudiya Vedanta Samiti is very strong, and this way, and preaching. And Guru Bhakti, Guru Nishtha, this is the backbone of our sadhan and bhajan. And so this is very important. And Trivikram Maharaj Goswami, and he is very strict. Just a few words. My time also almost finished. More 20 minutes. So I have to glorify about also Trivikram Goswami Maharaj. And he was very learned and scholar. And he got that degree from university, that is called bachelor degree. And then he left his house, and when he joined with Gaudiya Vedanta Samiti and completely surrendered Lotus Veda Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, then his wife also came. His wife was told, if you have to return back my home, you married with me. So why did you marry with me? Why? You have to come back. That time Trivikram Goswami Maharaj told, no, I have to perform bhajan and sadhana here. Because the human life is very, very rare. Trivikram Goswami Maharaj, he told, just I learned one sloka Srimad Bhagavatam. Labdha sudurlamidam bahu sambhavante manusam arthavan anityapi. Turnang jata napate unumittung javat nisasa visa kholu sarvata sat. Trivikram Goswami Maharaj, sometimes he also recited this verse from Srimad Bhagavatam. Labdha sudurlam midam idam. This human body is very, very rare, especially human body, very, very rare. After 8.4 million species, then Lord mercifully give us the human body. And only the human body you can practice devotion service to Lord. And as like Bible very clearly quoted this word, God created man after his own image. That means God creates the many living entities, cats, dogs, animals, but he did not get satisfied. Then finally he created the human being as like him. So for this regard, so Trivikram Goswami Maharaj, he recited this verse. Labdha sudurlamadam bahu sambhavante. The human body is for serve to Guru and Krishna. So Trivikram Goswami Maharaj told, this life I completely surrendered Lotus feet of my bona fide Guru. I would not go return back my home. Then his wife told, if you not go back home, then I will also commit suicide in front of you. Maybe I put the kerosene, kerosene oil, and on my body. Then Trivikram Maharaj, okay, just to, then he told, okay, now we put this kerosene and also and put your oil. Then I put the matches on your body. Then his wife returned back. So how Trivikram Goswami Maharaj was very strong. And Trivikram Goswami Maharaj was speaking was very direct, not any soft words. And Srila Gurudev was very soft and sweet and calm and quiet and politely speak. But Trivikram Goswami Maharaj was very direct, not speaking any other ways. He speaking always speaking direct and cutting this everything, these things. So Trivikram Goswami Maharaj Hari Katha is very powerful Hari Katha also. And for this regard, everybody called him as like Shiva. Srila Gurudev Nan Goswami Maharaj, he is as like Vishnu nourishment to all the followers and fulfill the desires of his Guru Vargas. And Srila Gurudev, Srila Vamana Goswami Maharaj, he wrote many also granthas and translated Bhakti Siddhanta, Prabhupada's grantha, and also Bhaktivinoda Thakur Granthas and many Granthas were. Grantha Prakasha. He always told everybody have to preach and also distribute this Grantha. As like Bhaktivedanta Sai Maharaj, he fulfilled the desires of his Guru Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada. And so Gaudiya Vaishnava means these were always preaching this way. And he always saying this way, two things. Preaching depends on two things. One is called manpower, and this is called money power. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada once he told, if I have money, then I will buy one aeroplane. And then his disciple asked, so what do you do aeroplane? Well, very quickly I will go one corner to another corner of the world and spread the message of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So in the same way, in our aim and object, how to preach, spread all over the world the message of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu indiscriminately distribute this highest prem that is called Anarpita Charing Chirat Koruna Avatirna Kalu Samarpayatu Unnatu Ujjara Sansabhakti Sriyam Hari Purra Sundar Dudya Kanva Sandir Pita Sada Hidaya Kandare Spiratuva Sachinandan. Sachinandan Gaur Hari, he did not discriminate who is qualified or who is unqualified. Jare deke tare then prema bilaya. Whatever who is coming and he distributed the highest prem, this thing. And for this regard, Narahari Thakur, he also sang this song. And Jadi Gauranga noito, tabe ki hoito, kemone doritam de, Radhara mohima, prema rasa sima, jagate janato ke. Sometimes also, if in this age of Kali, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would not appear, how will you realize the last limit, the highest limit prem of Srimati Radhika. That is called Srimati Radhika's highest mood, that is called the Madanakka Mahabhav. In the same way, sometimes we are singing, Jadi Narayana noito, tabhe ki hoito, kemone doritam de. Radhara mohima, prema rasa sima, jagate janato ke. Even Narayana Goswami Maharaj would not appear in this Kali Yuga. Who can glorify the highest prem, last limit prem of Srimati Radhika? So Gurudev Narayana Goswami Maharaj, and he indiscriminately distributed the highest prem and to everywhere. Even he will manifested the highest Grantha, and that is called Gita Govindam. And before Gurudev, no one can manifest this Grantha Gita Govindam, and only Bengali or and other language. But Gurudev manifested this Grantha in English, and sometimes some devotees, some people, they also complain, why did you manifest this highest Grantha? Where is the only Singaras Katha is there? Highest Pradev. Who is qualified to read Gita Govindam? That time Gurudev boldly told in his one lecture, and if not any qualified person to read this Gita Govindam, and so this Gita Govindam would be disappear. There must be someone here in this material world, so they can read. He can read. And so for this regard, Gurudev, he manifested the Gita Govindam Grantha. The highest Grantha is there. Singar Bhav mood is there. And everything is there. So Gurudev, and the contribution of Srila Gurudev, this is called unique and unparalleled. So Gurudev life history and his distribution in this material world. So always we thinking how Gurudev is boldly preach all over the world. This is because if you speak something, then automatically what? Many people also speak against to you. This is the nature of the Kali Yugas. This is the nature. If you speak the truth, then many people will be speak against you. This is the nature. So Srila Gurudev, he boldly speak, especially Just I tell to Srila Gurudev when he was preaching in America, that time some disciples of Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, they gave up Guru Mantra, they gave up their sannyas, they gave up their sikha, they gave secret trade, everything. But Gurudev is very kind and love and affection with everybody. And Gurudev also caught their choti and so gave to the everything. And Gurudev mostly glorified about Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. When I was traveling with Gurudev, I saw the 5 days whole program. Gurudev at least 2-3 days he only glorified about Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. And so for this regard, Shastra saying who is qualified to Shiksha Guru? Diksha Guru, everybody can. Okay, take Diksha, this is another thing. But Shiksha Guru should be and always glorified about his Guru. And this way. Then he will be will realize about his Guru. So for this regard, Srila Gurudev Narayan Goswami Maharaj told, your Guru, Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, is not ordinary person. He is very near and dear to Srimati Radha Rani. I am not going to the Rasa Vichar, but Srila Gurudev also mentioned, your Gurudev is very near to dearest Sakhis of Srimati Radha Rani. And Radha Dasam is there also there. And anyhow, I am not going to this point, but this point is that Shiksha Guru's symptoms, he always glorified about his Diksha Guru. Because sometimes disciples, they don't know about his Diksha Guru. And so for this, the Shiksha Guru's duty, how to glorify about his disciples Diksha Guru. This is very important. Otherwise, how possible disciple know about his Guru? This is very important. So for this regard, Srila Gurudev how his magnanimity and beneficence always is glorified about Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. For this regard, most of the Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj disciples, they completely attached with Srila Gurudev and listen Hari Katha and preach all over the world. So again and again I bow down my forehead, lotus feet of Srila Gurudev, Srila Bhaktivedanta, Srila Narayan Goswami Maharaj, Nitya Lila Pravishtam Vishnupad, Ashtuthara Satasmad Bhakti Vedanta, Srila Trivikram Goswami Maharaj, Nitya Lila Pravishtam Vishnupad, Ashtuthara Satasmad Bhakti Vedanta, Srila Vamana Goswami Maharaj, and all the disciples of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, and Nitya Lila Pravishtam, and all the disciples of Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj. Srila Gurudev ki jai. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. When we speak Guru Tattva, automatically what? The 4 names automatically coming. And their relationship, how they are relationship to each others. This is very important. Bhaktivedanta Srila Vamana Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhaktivedanta Trivikram Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhaktivedanta Srila Narayan Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhaktivedanta Srila Swami Maharaj. And that is called Gaura Parivar. And I remember when Gurudev he was preaching in Italy, that time one devotee they also written, oh, we are not Gaudiya, we are ISKCON. That time Gurudev came back and he gave, who is Gaudiya and who is ISKCON and who is the perfect disciple of Swami Maharaj. He gave very nice beautiful class, I just remember in Italy. And so Gurudev boldly preached this way. And so all we also surrender lotus feet of our Guru Vargas coming in this disciplic succession and give respect to all our previous Acharya. Vancha Guru Kripa Sindhu Vivacha Paditanang Pavane Bho Vaishnave Namo. Jai Srila Gurudev ki Jai. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. All the audience and those who are listening my Hari Katha and the glorification of my Gurudev, Trivikram Goswami Maharaj and Srila Gurudev and Sai Maharaj. And if I have any faults, you also purify my heart and giving blessing to me. Because today is very super auspicious day. Guru Varga's Abhirbhav, Tirobhav means they also direct meet with Srimati Radhika. Especially and Disappearance Day. Disappearance Day means his wife. Direct he meet with his and Ishtadev and servicing. So today, Sri Trivikram Goswami Maharaj, Srila Vamana Goswami Maharaj direct to serve and their Ishtadev Srimati Radhika. So Gurudev and all the Guru Varga they praise, very pleased. So I bow down my forehead, their lotus feet, Asasya Dasya Visabhanu Jaya. And only my hope, one day I will become the meditation of Srimati Radha Rani. Bolo Radha Rani ki jai. Jai Jai Sri Radha. Jai Srila Gurudev ki jai. Guru Varga ki jai. Jai Jai Sri Radha. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Or he is very sweet. Maharaj, Vaikanas Maharaj, Tidandi Maharaj, and others also. I pay my obeisances, lotus feet of all to you. Give blessing to me. Hare Krishna. Jai Vaikanas Maharaj ki jai. Jai Tidandi Maharaj ki jai. All devotees ki jai. Jai Jai Sri Radha. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Jai Sri Radha.
श्रील महाराज जी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. तिधारी महाराज आपसे कुछ बोलेंगे.
हाँ.
तिधारी महाराज प्लीज.
I'm so grateful, Mon Maharaj, for your guitar today. You have opened out our remembrances of our most beloved Srila Bhaktivedanta Vamana Goswami Maharaj, and also Srila Churika Maharaj, their potency, their power carry the Gaudiya Vedanta Samiti forward. And with Bhaktivedanta Narayana Swami Maharaj was heading up the western section of that teaching, and you are certainly following that yourself personally. You are so much tucked in with them personally, traveling probably more than any other sannyasi that I know of around the world. We are so appreciative, Maharaj, of you coming on and speaking these beautiful guitars to remind us of the speciality of Guru Nishta, of our connection with Guru. So essential. Without this, our life is useless. So you have demonstrated this very beautifully. Thank you, Maharaj.
Thank you, Dandavat Pranam Maharaj. You are so kind. You are always Godrum Vasi, I know. You are Brijavasi and also Godrum Vasi. Bhaktivinoda Thakur so much glorified about this verse. Godrum Vasi and Navadvip Vasi, Godrum Vasi. Without the Godrum Vasi, Navadvip Vasi, how can enter in Braj? Godrume Nityananda Mahajan, Patiyache Namhatta Jivero Karan. In the same way, Godrume Hitidandi Maharaj and Patiyache Namhatta. You are so kind, Maharaj. Sometimes you listen your Harikatha and boldly speaking, especially you also and give the Harikatha about Vijaya Dharma and now giving Harikatha about Chaitanya Chaitamrita also. Okay, thank you, Maharaj. And you are so sweet and kind to us, those who are unqualified but always giving shelter, your lotus feet, Maharaj. I know about him, you are so kind and love and affection. Okay, thank you. And in this, the disappearance of our Guru Vargas, he give blessing to us also. And okay, thank you. Also, Pikanos Maharaj, so kind, love and affection to everybody. And speaking very sweet Harikatha. Thank you all to you. Jai Jai Sri Radha.
When I heard you were speaking, I had to change our schedule. I was listening on the YouTube stream, and then I ran to our temple and turned on the Zoom, because when you were speaking, it brought back so many wonderful memories and moods. You mentioned about our Srila Prabhupada bringing, we were following him, but when he left, there was so much turmoil, and many of us gave up our practice, and Gurudev brought us back. And I remember during that time, it was very difficult for us to learn to adjust to the culture of Gaudiya Math. Like, we are ISKCON, we're not Gaudiya Math. We didn't understand Gaudiya Math. when we first came, it was a little challenging. And when I first came in '97 to Parikram, Gurudev did a yajna, fire yajna, and you did it. You were the one that performed the ceremony, and then he, just gave us mantra again, right? But I remember you were the one that did that. And then over the years, I remember after you took sannyas and I left everything when I was about 52 and came to India. And then very quickly, Gurudev gave us sannyas very unexpectedly. And sitting on the stage and learning from you.
No, Maharaj, this is your humility, though, you know.
No, but especially on this day, because tomorrow is our tomorrow. And every year I would hear you glorify your Gurudev in separation.
Yeah.
And I remember learning, this is how you speak about your Gurudev. This is how you do it. And then over the years I also watched, everybody very closely, and I always saw how strict and determined you were, how disciplined, giving, even during the parikram when everybody was so busy, if you had a chance, you would still be giving an extra class to people. And when that wasn't happening, you'd be pacing back and forth chanting and living that ideal life. You've always been a very good example. And I've heard Gurudev say some very wonderful things about it. And so I've always taken inspiration and happiness in your company. And whenever getting to hear your katha, I was very happy. Very, very happy. So thank you.
Thank you, Haribol. All the devotees. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Okay, my time is over. And so, thank you. Again, bow down my forehead. Let us with all the Vaishnavas, all the audience, and give me mercy. One day we can serve Guru and Vaishnava. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.